Hi, my name is Tim Gregory. I'm the senior pastor of Family Worship Center in Santa Fe, Texas. I want to share a story with you today. It's found in the book of Exodus chapter 3. It's about when God calls Moses to service. You're probably familiar with the story. God calls Moses. Moses sees the burning bush. He goes over there to check it out to see what's going on. And God tells him what he has planned for him. And the first thing Moses does is begin to make excuses. He thinks about his inability to do what God has called him to do. In verse 11, he says, "Who am I to go to Pharaoh?" All Moses can see is what he is capable of. He's focusing on himself and not on what God's called him to do. Now, God's not worried about Moses' ability. What God is concerned about is his availability. You see, God wants Moses just to simply say, "Yes, I'll go and do it." Moses makes all kinds of excuses. He says he's not able to talk right. What if people don't believe me? And God gives him an answer each time. He gives him a staff of power. He gives him his brother Aaron to speak for him. Everything Moses is concerned about, God provides a solution for. Now, here's a great lesson for us. So many times, God calls us to service, calls us to do something great, extraordinary, something that seems above ourselves. And you can be certain if God's calling us to do it, it is above us. It's more than we can do on our own. But we don't have to worry about that because God's going to do it for us, through us. God's not worried about your ability. He's worried about your availability. He wants to know that you'll say yes, that you'll go, that you'll just simply step out in faith, trusting Him, doing what He's called you to do. Brothers and sisters, I tell you, if you'll just trust God, don't worry about what you can do, what you can't do. Just put all your trust in Him. He wants you to be available, willing to answer His call. And if you'll do that, He'll do some extraordinary things through you, things that you could not imagine, things that are well above your own ability. Trust God. He's got great things for you. Step out in faith and see what God's going to do in you and through you. Be blessed.